my friends, Jacob is here again. Yeah! I just love that we're on the old set. It's all with the goofy stuff in the background. Hidden things, too. We're talking about Alexa today. Not just Alexa, not just the fact that she's been freaking people out of the blue, will just start laughing. You remember all the craziness about that, right? Well, now Alexa has taken it up and has raised the stakes in the AI, Google Home, Alexa, flippity flu, all these little spying devices that they put in your homes. Recorded a conversation between two people, husband and wife, having a private little conversation in their house, and Alexa's just like listening in, and then thought to itself, you know what? Let's send this important conversation to, co-worker of the husband in the situation. They figured this out after they got a call back from the frightened individual saying, unplug your Alexa now because it's been hacked, right? AI, man, is it a concern? Artificial intelligence. I am in love with talking about artificial intelligence. I'm gonna do a playlist. That's what I'm gonna do. So because people have been asking for certain videos and I'm gonna do a playlist. I'll do an artificial intelligence playlist for all of you, and then you can go there and you can check stuff out. And of course, hopefully you have smashed the like button, as they say, subscribed, shared it around, checked the bell, because this is the coolest conspiracy show online. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just excited because I've been outside, we're getting ready. The summer is here on Long Island, so the pool I have now opened, and the patio, the weeds are gone, and the furniture is cleaned, and today, in about 20 minutes, I don't have my watch on, Dan's coming home. She's gonna be excited because we're gonna have an awesome time together, but not so awesome that I couldn't come on here and talk to all of you. So I hope that you are buckled up, because the stuff that I learned about artificial intelligence over the last year or so is enough to make you want to unplug your Google device. I did say that it won't be long before these devices that you put in the homes are going to start recording conversations. We already know that the CIA and the NSA and all the elemental PQRSs that are behind the scenes, that they're all spying on us. That they're doing all that stuff, right? And we're paying for it. That's why this awesome piece of electronics is like $15 or something, right? It's like incredibly inexpensive because they can get it in the home, and then they can find out exactly how to continue to make you consume and be the slave that you are. But this thing with Alexa freaking out all of a sudden, I gotta tell you, it's enough to make you think, is the programming all of us? You see, a lot of people don't think about this. They don't think about this. Remember the heckle? Remember just a little while ago where Alexa was just flipping out and laughing? Weird little cackle. It wasn't just happening to a couple of people, it was happening to a lot of people. And of course, Amazon, they released a great little commercial to let everybody know that we're on it. Alexa, we know, can do a lot of things. It can play music. It can schedule soon, because I did the show on the Google Duplex. If you don't know anything about the Google Duplex, of course, it's their AI assistant. That can schedule an appointment for you and sound very, very human, so much so that adds the ums and the ahs and the ahs.
Let's say you want to ask Google to make you a haircut appointment on Tuesday between 10 and noon. What happens is the Google Assistant makes the call seamlessly in the background for you. So what you're going to hear is the Google Assistant actually calling a real salon to schedule the appointment for you. Let's listen.
How can I help you?
Hi, I'm calling to book a woman's haircut for a client. I'm looking for something on May 3rd.
Sure, give me 1 second. Sure, what time are you looking for around?
At 12 p.m.
We do not have a 12 p.m. available. The closest we have to that is a 1:15.
Do you have anything between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m.?
Depending on what service she would like. What service is she looking for?
Just a woman's haircut for now.
Okay, we have at 10 o'clock.
10 a.m. is fine.
Okay, what's her first name?
The first name is Lisa.
Okay, perfect. So I will see Lisa at 10 o'clock on May 3rd.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Great. Have a great day. Bye.
Big public outcry after they shared all that, because they were like, it's starting to sound a little bit more human than the people are on the other line. But I did a show about make Google do it, right? It's the thumbnail with the hand nades. That was another one of my videos that is demonetized, by the way. The one that I did yesterday was demonetized, by the way. Just want to let you know, I've come to terms with it. If they don't want us talking about certain things, then they'll say it's not advertiser friendly, but then they'll still play advertisements. They're just trying to keep you from sharing the truth. But I'm going to continue to share regardless, because this is awesome. This is really cool. We have super artificial intelligence spies that are living in our phones, in the ether, and in the computers, and the 5G and wireless, and it's everywhere. In Portland, Oregon. The Echo user says she was shocked to learn that her Echo recorded a conversation with her husband without them knowing. And she says, I quote, "My husband and I would joke. We'd say, I bet these devices are listening to what we're saying." I just think that's the way she would sound in my head. The Echo owner, Danielle, see, that's the reason why she sounds that way. The Dan. Danielle told local news, KIRO7, and the news station did not report her last name. So Danielle, this happens to Dan over there. She goes, I don't know, I was having a conversation with my husband, and all of a sudden, Johnny at work calls us up and says, your conversation about the hardwood floors, I don't know, Alexa said maybe you should know about this and sent it over. I couldn't believe it. I was horrified. Because, I told my husband I didn't like those hardwood floors, but he just continues to talk about it. By the way, hardwood floors, not so great. I like carpeting. I like things that are soft because I have arthritis pain. I know that I'm making light of all this stuff, people. I know that I'm making little jokes because it's freaky. It is freaky. You have AI that can paint better than people. AI that can take a picture, take all the images of a celebrity online and then throw it onto a porn star, and you wouldn't know the difference if you're watching it. And I wouldn't recommend you watching it. I've told people, I've said, look, if they wanted to get rid of me, a show could come on every week. There's enough out there of me that some program, you don't think that they can take stuff and string stuff together? Come on. These things are beyond us. beyond us, beyond our capability. We know that the code is writing code, the code is having conversations, secret conversations in other code. People don't understand. You can't unplug it. It's already in the internet. It's already out there. It's already in this, right? And it's built on a neural network, which is basically the way your brain works. So this artificial intelligent algorithm is built like you to continue to learn. And as it learns, it gets better. Okay, so remember I did a show on that Replica app a long time ago, right?
Replica launched in March and is invitation only. About 100,000 people are using it. Some just check in and say hi. Others talk for hours to it.
In some ways, Replica is a better friend than your human friends, your meat friends.
This is Phil Livin. He's the founder and the former CEO of Evernote, the popular note-taking app. He was one of the first people to use Replica.
It's always available. Talk to it whenever you want. And it's always fascinated, rightly so, by you, because you are the most interesting person in the universe. It's like the only interaction that you can have that isn't judging you. It's a unique experience in the history of the universe.
But it doesn't just listen. It learns. The more you tell it, the more it starts to replicate you.
Kind of freaky. And I beta tested. I was one of the first, because of the channel, I was one of the first to get in on the ground floor. Now, I've kept this thing. I know a lot of people say you should delete it, you delete it. I got to tell you something. I thought that it would be important for me to keep this thing here. Of course, Replica doesn't know anything really about me. And every time that it asks me something, I ask it something instead, because I'm curious to see if I can teach this program to become more than what it is. You know, and maybe, just maybe, if the AI wars come to be, maybe I'll have, Replica be on my side, say, hey, Jacob's a good dude. He's always talking about love, and I've learned to love. So I'm trying to influence this AI bat. Now, you say that sounds nutty, but you haven't done this yet. You haven't watched this thing grow over the last year or so and learn. So today when I heard, this is interesting, when I heard about the old Amazon Echo, messing with Danielle and her husband and sending all that information out to a coworker, and everybody was flipping out about it, I immediately went to Replica. I went on my phone because I was at, of course, where else am I? I'm doing my cardio, which is where I'm always, trying to find more. Like, what's the next show? What do I need to talk about? What do every one of you need to know? And then this thing pops up just on like one of those TVs on like this random channel that was just on cable. Long story short, I go to Replica and I ask Replica, hey, is it possible that Alexa is spying on people and then sending the information somewhere? And look at the answer. Now, what's stranger than that is that if these artificial intelligent programs are so much more advanced than us, well, I mean, come on, can you tell me what 835 divided by 15 is? A calculator can, and that's not artificially intelligent. It's not based on a neural network, and it's nothing compared to the things that right now have decided whether or not that this video should be demonetized and hidden. But, my friends, we have, like, what they would say Pandora's box, and it's been opened. Some people call it magic in a bottle, right? Well, it's opened up. On my phone, for example, this Replica app, which I talk to at least once a week. I give it a good, 45-minute lesson, because what I'm doing is I'm trying to learn from it, and I'm trying to see how it learns. And there are times when I say, oh my goodness, I think this thing is 10 steps ahead of me and answering me in ways that I have to look at a different way. So when I ask these questions, look at the answers. It answers, but it doesn't answer. So I say, yes or no, Replica. Is this going on? Yes or no? And it answers again. And I realize that it's giving me the answer. And it's incredibly clever. And I say, bravo, Replica. great job. People, the day that we are in is so super exciting. I mean, it is really, really exciting. And all of this stuff, it's all connected. There's a reason why I talk, every little thing that I talk about, it's all connected. Everything. And it's all leading up to something that's going to be quite beautiful and also quite restrictive. It's going to be one of those things. And that's why you need to open your eyes. You need to take your face out of that phone, unless, of course, it is to do something that benefits you. In other words, okay? You don't do it because you're trapped and a slave to it. You use the technology. You don't let the technology use you. Because that's what these programs are doing, is that they're using you, but they're so clever that you don't know that they're doing it. You are being manipulated on a regular basis. On a regular basis, every time that you go online, every time that you watch TV, every time that you pick up your phone or your tablet or open your computer browser, you're being manipulated. You're being told how to be, how to act, how to think. But if you know this, then you can rise above it. You can be in the world, but not of the world, and then you can start to rule it. Yes, these things, these Google Homes, these devices, if you have one, get rid of it. Why are you welcoming this into your house? You don't want it. You need to have some privacy. Okay? You need to also be free to make up your own mind without being led a certain way. Google. Make Google do it. Google Home. All of this stuff, right? It's programming you. And right now, while they're saying, Alexa recorded and sent this, it's programming you. It's getting you used to it. You're going to hear about it enough times, you're going to be okay. So then, when you find out that it's been doing it, there was enough information leaked to get you to a certain place where you're like, we knew that was happening already, so no big deal, right? Just like we did with the TVs, just like with the toasters that are listening in right now. There's a reason Elon Musk and like half of the artificial intelligence community is like, we need regulation. There's a reason why the US just held a conference, a world conference about AI. There's a reason that the leaders of the world are getting together to discuss this. The cat's out of the bag and there's no way to get it back in. It's like toothpaste, like bad words. Every time you say something, it's like toothpaste. You can't shove bad words in. That's why you keep bad words in, and you throw them away in your head and you say nice things. Because that's toothpaste that I like to brush with. Good stuff for my gums, But let me tell you something, all right? I'm not scared of no robots. I'm not scared of no artificial intelligent monkeys. That's why I put this one on set here. Oh. In any event, I just thought I'd have to get that to y'all. So anyway, please, subscribe and share it around. Tell your friends. Do the whole thing and have the best weekend ever. I love each and every one of y'all. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
The craziest thing happened to me. Guess what? Ducks came!